Okay, welcome back to Binary Adventure Radare tutorials. Now we're going to cover how to patch a binary. Very, very easy to do. Again, this is only one way of doing it, but this is a very straightforward way to do it compared to like IDA Pro and some other programs, which is awesome. So this alone makes me really happy about Radare, but it could do so much more. In fact, Radare actually it has a decompiler now too, like Hexrays. So Hexrays cost like 3 or 4,000 US dollars. Radare is free, and now that somebody made a plugin to use the Ghidra decompiler, you could decompile binaries too. So it's an exciting program. So that all being said, let's get right into it. So this time what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run R2-W, and I'm going to actually, let me step back real quick. I'm going to run this program called Wonderful. The program is written in C. What does it do? It prints the word wonderful 10 times. So we want to pass this binary. We want to make this binary write the word wonderful 3 times, and then we'll pass the challenge. So how do we do that? So we do R2W./wonderful. Okay, and now we're in that file in Radare. So now we're going to do AAA to analyze. But the W there, by the way, is write privileges. So in order to patch a binary, we have to be able to write to it, right? And by default, when you just start Radare, it doesn't allow you to touch the binary. And there's reasons for that, like forensics reasons and safeguard reasons, so you don't accidentally overwrite something. So in order to get the write privilege on the binary, you have to do -W. So we're going to do AAA to analyze. Now that it's been analyzed, let's go ahead and just step through this as if we were attacking it. Let's do AFL. Let's see our functions. Okay, we see our main function is here. Let's go ahead and navigate there. So we're going to do S main to seek to main, and then we're going to go into visual mode. We're going to go into our disassembler using lowercase p, and now we're in our disassembler, and we're looking at the code. So it's pretty clear that what's going on here is we're setting up the stack, we're loading the string to be printed here, and then it looks like, let's see, so we move 0xa into EBX, and then we subtract from the stack pointer, and then there's some not there for some reason, and then we call print, and then we jump back up. So you can see here there's a jump that goes back up here. So this is the loop right here. Okay, and then we're subbing from EBX every time. So EBX is the counter, right? So what this means is that we need to modify EBX here on this instruction. So what we're going to do in order to pass the binary is very, very simple. All we got to do is scroll down here until we're lined up so that our seek is at the memory address of the instruction we're trying to patch. Now, you're going to hold Shift A, or just type a capital A. We're not going to type colon. We're just going to type Shift A like this. Okay? Now, we're free to enter our assembly. So all you do is type MOV, EBX, comma, and we're going to make this print 3 times. 3. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the machine code for that instruction right here in x64. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is hit enter. And you can see down here, it's asking me if I want to save my changes. I'm going to hit Y. And that's it. We've patched the binary. That's how easy it was. So now I'm going to hit Q. I'm going to hit Q again. And let's try running the program. Wonderful. Boom. There we go. It only prints 3 times now. So the challenge has been solved, and we can move on. So that's how easy it is to patch a binary in Radare. It has a built-in assembler. It has everything, it has emulators. It's going to have the decompiler too now. So very, very easy to do. There are other ways of doing it too. In fact, I'm just going to start it back up one more time just to show you one other thing. And we're not going to do any more patching, but I want to show you the W commands. These are write. So we could write strings, we could write bytes, we could write base64, we could write opcodes. So there are other ways to write and patch, okay, into the file, but that is a very simple method of just, if you just want to write in some assembly code and write it in a NOP or change a comp instruction, it's very easy to do it the way we just did it. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned. In the next videos we will cover debugging and Then we're going to cover the Radare2 utility too, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I mean, you should be pretty well on your way at this point if you watch these videos. You know, if it's too fast, you could always slow it down on YouTube. If it's too slow, you could speed it up on YouTube. You could rewatch them, but at this point now, you have quite a lot. You have quite the sort of array of utilities within this framework now to do a lot of things that you probably need to do in reverse engineering. You know, once I get the CD compiler installed, then I'll probably do a video on that as well, so you can see how to decompile C code like Hexraze or Ghidra. All right, thanks for watching, and if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.